Hey, welcome, and today we'll check the Corsair K70 Pro TKL gaming keyboard. This was sent to me directly by Corsair, so big thanks to Corsair for that, but I will as always say my honest opinion about it. This is Corsair new keyboard and this one is packed with the best features for the gamers. On the paper, this could be easy the new king of the all effect keyboards. So let's check if it's really the case. First off, let's do a quick unboxing. Here you will find directly the keyboard in the color black. It's also available in a beautiful full white color. Moreover, you have the option to get it in different language layouts. Also in the box we'll find the cable. It's a plastic cable. I would like to see a paracord cable instead. Moreover, in the box you will get a very smooth and comfortable wrist rest, and that's it. No additional keycaps or so whatever. I would love to see at least a keycaps puller, but okay. The manual is available via this QR code. Next, the design and build quality. The keyboard looks very good. The slightly lower case enables a nice visibility of the RGB light effect. You will find on the top of the plastic case frame an aluminum plate cover. It has a very well finished brush cover aluminum plate. As you can see, we have here a standard TKL format. On the top left corner you will find two additional buttons and a knob wheel button. We will check later what functions they have. The keycaps are ABS double shot, and there is also for the UK and US version a PBT double shot keycaps option. It has a size of 366mm by 135mm and it's 40mm high up to the top of the keycaps when lying flat on the desk. It has a foldable feet to increase the angle and height to 50mm. The whole in a weight of 945 grams. Regarding the specification, it's where the K70 Pro TKL shines. It boosts the 8000 Hz polling rates thanks to Corsair X-Son technology, but that's not the end. It also has now rapid trigger advantage using the MGX hyperdrive magnetic switches. Those are pre-loop linear switches and offer a very smooth and responsive feeling. They wobble a bit, but not more than on the Wooting, for example. But Corsair claims here a lifetime of an amazing 150 million keystrokes. That is more durable than the Gateron Jade, for example. It's adjustable from 0.1 up to 4mm with the steps of 0.1mm like usual with the magnetic switches nowadays. A strange decision from Corsair is that not all keys have the MGX switches. The function keys and non-primary keys have the MLX plasma mechanical switches. They feel almost the same as the MGX. They are also pre-loop, maybe they feel a bit less smooth. I understand the point of putting the magnetic switches only where it makes sense, but in my opinion putting magnetic switches on every key would have been more appreciated. Corsair will also add a flash step mode, which is the so-called SOCD technology. All that can be customized in the IQ software. The software is one of the downsides for me. The software is heavy, and if you don't have other Corsair product to use with and you need to install it only because of the keyboard, that's a bit annoying. At least it has a memory function, so the settings are saved in the keyboard and you can use it on another PC even if IQ is not installed there. That's okay. But what I like is the visualization of the rapid trigger settings. It's very user-friendly and self-explained. Also, the customization possibilities for the RGB are insane. I mean, what's a gaming keyboard without some RGB magic? The lighting is bright and highly versatile. The possibilities with Corsair are endless. Now let's speak about this game mode button. This is quite an interesting option if you like to use your keyboard for productivity and gaming. By default, once the game mode is turned on, you can customize the polling rates up to 8000 Hz, Windows keys are locked and rapid trigger is turned on. A static color will shine, by default is red, so you will notice the game mode is on. There is a color animation when you change the mode. This can be turned off in the IQ software. Next to the game mode button you will find the IQ media button, and next to it the knob button, which feels very responsive. The steps are very pronounced. I really like this feeling. By default you can use it to turn up and down the volume and mute the sound by pressing on it. Other possibilities can be set in the IQ software. So let's do now a quick sound test so you can hear the difference between the two switches and also a comparison with the Wooting 80HE. The sound of the Corsair K70 Pro TKL is enjoyable to listen to. It has a mix of a click-clack and talk sound in it. It's not that loud, it's louder compared to the Wooting 80HE, but sounds way better than the 60HE. The spacebar is better on Corsair K70 Pro, it sounds and feels good. But the right shift stabilizer wobbles a bit too much for me. The difference between the MGX switches and the MLX plasma switches is almost not noticeable. I will say the sound of the MGX is just a little bit lower. Moving now to my experience in gaming, where ergonomics is important, especially during those long gaming sessions. The K70 Pro TKL features adjustable eye setting and a very comfortable textured detachable wrist rest. It's magnetic and so easy to place. I really like the very smooth pillow foam feeling it has. I prefer this over a harder silicone wrist rest. Your hands and wrist will thank you for this, even if the durability is probably lower. Typing feels comfortable, and in gaming it's very good. The keycaps are smooth and provide a good grip. I had no technical issues while gaming. The game mode features is something I really like and started to enjoy more and more. I feel like I have used this keyboard for ages like my main keyboard. I became familiar with the K70 Pro TKL right out of the box. I didn't need time to get used to it. That's what impressed me the most. Alright, let's break down the pros and cons. Starting with the pros, the K70 Pro TKL has an exceptional build quality. It offers the highest possible specification like 8000 Hz polling rates, rapid trigger, SOCD, and even this game mode button is a nice gadget which can be useful for those who combine gaming and productivity. The MGX magnetic switches are an interesting one. It feels okay, but the Gateron Jade feels better for my personal preferences. But I like the sounds they make, and the lifetime of 150 million keystrokes is impressive. Moreover, the price is quite okay compared to the competitor with $180, and the RGB quality and customization possibilities is one of the best I've tried so far. But there are also some negative points for me. First, the IQ software is a heavy one if you only have this keyboard and need to install it. It may have this memory function, so you don't always need the software to run in the background. A web-based software from Corsair will have been welcome. The other point is the decision to not include the MGX magnetic switches for all keys. I got the idea behind, but I will prefer a full magnetic keyboard. And finally, some stabilizer and switches keycaps could have been better implemented. Some keys and switches wobble more than others, but still in an acceptable range for gaming. But to sum up, with this K70 Pro TKL, Corsair offers a new and very interesting magnetic keyboard on the market. I think this keyboard is an interesting choice considering the price and quality it offers. It might be even more interesting if you already run Corsair product and you can integrate this keyboard easy in your Corsair ecosystem. I will say it definitely belongs to the top tier gaming keyboard for now. So, if you find this review helpful, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all my next videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.